Hello everyone, Zachmore aka Blue Spartan 107 here. We are back in Greedfall. Going to, of course, continue with doing other stuff besides, like, going back to Constantine to talk about all the other recent developments that we had, because if you remember, we, yeah, we did that. And we also went and took care of trying to see if there was a cure for the Malachor and everything. And now we're going to investigate the ancient ruins real quick. That's just still highlighted for whatever reason. But yeah, I teleported here because I did find this place. I think it was on stream, obviously, because I didn't do any major exploration off stream when I was like trying to do grinding, which turns out there is a soft level cap. I would refer to it as a hard level cap with my friends, but it's actually a soft level cap.
The people of the village might be able to teach us a few things.
Yeah, I've already talked to them about it once before, I'm pretty sure. But anyways though, yeah, stop grinding because there's a fucking soft level cap, which makes it so you can't get any more points, which is annoying. So, yeah.
Good day. What can I do for you?
What can you tell me about the ruins on the plateau?
You aren't the first to ask me about them, but the answer is still the same. I've nothing to tell you. Not that I wouldn't want to, but I've never been there. There must have been a path once upon a time, but it's no longer there. Maybe it collapsed. Some say that you have to pass through the mines to get there. A few of the tunnels do climb. It's certainly possible, I would say. But those tunnels are all closed, and we have better things to do. The iron ore, it doesn't come out of the ground by itself. Do you need anything else?
Talk to me about the mines.
It wasn't us that first dug them out. They're really old. Centuries old. But those tunnels are full of riches. It takes little effort to unearth the minerals that we want. What more could we ask for? Seeing as how there aren't that many of us, if we were pressed to mine all the tunnels, we'd be too few. But the time will come when folks hear about what we're pulling from these rocks. We won't be alone for much longer.
Alright. Find a passage toward the plateau inside the mine. And this, of course, is going to be where my whole leveling my character up to the soft cap max is going to come in handy, because I now have 2 points into intuition, which means that last time I was here, again, I was pretty sure it was on stream, I found a little crack in the wall. I should be able to take it now that I have the 2 intuition, because that's the only way you can get through the fucking cracks for some odd reason. Yeah, that's right, they're all the darkest places. I'm gonna assign my lantern though. Let me just see something real quick. Because I remember there was a gate up here of sorts. Yeah, I forget if there's something I can do on this end now that I'm actually, like, doing the quest. Nani? I don't remember this little place. There's a box that can be opened. Let's open it up and steal all the gold coins and the ammo. Why do you have ammo inside a mine? A mine!
There has to be a way to open this gate. We should look around.
Yeah, it's right here.
The gate is open now.
Yeah, okay, so now we get to use the fucking cog. Oh, hi there, bear. I don't know why, I just suddenly remembered. I talk about the Discord server that I'm in a lot, which I don't really, like, promote automatically. Like, you know, I talk about it, but I don't actually promote it because, I mean, I'm now technically an official, like, admin on it because we started picking up a lot more followers, but otherwise, you know, I don't actually promote it. Sorry. Unlike, Tumblr and other places, I just talk about it, the fact that I'm in it. But no, I just was suddenly remembering, this one time where Ember had taken over like my particular corner of that server and just talked about I'm gonna refer to it as him talking about his religion, I guess. It's not literally a religion per se, it's just like his preference. And it was just so damn funny because like he did this long like explanation and I was like, okay, this is not the kind of thing I expect to find in my particular corner of the internet. Or not the internet, but the you know what I mean. Yeah, and Ember's watching the stream right now and he's going like, it's a way of life. Alright, I won't argue with that. There are ladders everywhere. Yeah, I know, Ziv, I see the question mark. Look at the question mark in a minute. Just going to mine, because it's a mine. A mine! I gotta get back into Middle-earth. I only say that because I've just quoted the movie. Just one of Gimli's random lines that he throws out. Yeah, but like I have to finish the game up because I was in the middle of the first DLC, so I have to finish up Shadow of War, and then my plan was to like go back into some other games because there are games I gotta finish. Shadow of War's DLC has gotta be done. Devil May Cry 3 has to be finished so I can move on to Devil May Cry 4 and then 5. But you know, like all these new games keep coming out that I keep wanting to play. There's of course Jedi Fallen Order, but I don't have that game yet, so I might just be able to ignore it until like a day where I decide to get it, which I don't want to get it right now, obviously. I heard it's good, but you don't want to like be grabbing too much to do. At least I don't. So I'm gonna be patient with that game. I have all these other games I have to play. So yeah, either way though. Like, I really wanted to play Greedfall the moment I saw the first trailer. So that's why I'm getting it out of the way as quickly as possible. An elegant tricorn, eh? Well, it's not going to be any better than the tricorn that Vasco's wearing. Ooh. Let's science the shit out of this. Where's this lead? Nani the fuck? How did I not notice this? I could have been exploring this place long ago. Yeah, Petrus has got the right idea. Let's go back. Hey, Petrus! No, never mind, not Petrus. Well, maybe Petrus, but Siora. Gosh damn. Like, glitches in this game are few and far in between, but when you run into them, you run into them. Alright? Props, though, to Spiders for making a AA game that is really enjoyable. Even when you complain about some of the things that, you know, because it's a AA game. Sean was better, Ember says. Ah, yes. Oh, Ember, actually, you're gonna like this, probably. Tomorrow on YouTube is supposed to be the first part of Ethan and Sean's drag adventure going up on YouTube. Yeah, at least Sean wasn't in the way, though. What the? Petrus? Did you take the long way around? This is really surprising. Alright, but yeah, like, the first part of that little thing that happens is gonna be out there. Oh, okay, that's what the question mark is, a crafting table. Another thing to loot, and another tricorn that's useless. Oh, get out of the tactical pause. Oh, we got bears. I'm gonna use a gun. I could technically just two-shot most of these bears, but like, it's just fun to use guns every now and then. Damn it, Patrice? Who's Patrice, by the way? I'm not sure I understand the reference. Alright, so that's progression. Could be a Dragon Age reference, actually, now that I think about it. Because of sister/mother Patrice always getting in the fucking way, trying to start shit with the Qunari. seriously. Just because the Qunari have their own distinct religion, which is kind of like communism or whatever, doesn't mean that you need to start fights when they're just sitting around in the city doing nothing. Keep thinking I could explore more, but I really can't. I also don't know why I'm yawning so much. I even took a little bit of a nap today. Like, I didn't need to, I just felt like it. Alright, here we go. You like the gunplay resembles Bloodborne? I mean, I haven't played Bloodborne myself, so I can't really confirm or deny it. But I do like using the guns in this game every now and then. Especially since, like, to use the one Fury ability called Bomb, you literally just throw, like, some kind of alchemical concoction in the bottle or whatever, and then you just see my character pull out his gun and shoot it. It's funny. You know, for ruins that haven't been, like, explored in a while, the little pathway survives surprisingly well, especially with those little step parts over there.
Finally.
That we just ran through.
Here we are. These are the ruins that Lady Lorraine spoke to us about.
These buildings are similar to those of the Dakid and Nadaiges. They must have been built by the legendary peoples of the sea.
Explore the area. Something may give away the identity of the architects.
Alright. Oh, we got bats to deal with, too. Yep, Thigh Ruins. Bats and bears, eh? No, Zave, it's definitely not going to be the video title for this. We're exploring ruins. So it's probably going to be something along those lines. I don't know why, but the opening song to Season 2 of Noragami just came into my head. Like, it just popped up. Oh, the Goblin Slayer in the GIF. You just used the GIF of the Goblin Slayer there. I see it, Ember. It makes perfect sense because we're just killing bats and bears. I mean, not goblins, though. I don't think there are goblins in this universe. Which I guess is nice, because all these creatures, I mean, even though they kind of look like real animals, they are at least somewhat original. They have, like, original names and everything. Also, that scene the GIF is from, that was a badass scene. I mean, like, I didn't mind the Goblin Slayer anime. The first episode, obviously, you know, I have gripes about because it's the first episode and it's supposed to establish something very terrible and everything. And obviously, you're not supposed to like that, but otherwise, the whole show in general, yeah, I liked it. Oh, look at that. Somewhere I can investigate. Old rusty key. Alright, you've been out here the whole time, so you saw Trevor's playthrough as well, Xavier. Alright, well, I'll keep an eye out for a chest, and if I find one, then I'll know that you were correct. Let's go after the bats. Let's go do that. I have no idea why. I felt the need to cough. See that? I'm practically one-shotting or two-shotting these guys. Because I'm leveled up. I got 5 in agility, so I can wield this giant-ass sword. Which is probably the best sword to wield in the game, because it's got 517 damage, and I can't push it up any further. Because it's a sword that refuses to upgrade. I mean, like, there probably could be another sword I could upgrade beyond that limit. To at least do more damage, but otherwise... yeah. Might as well just save the... upgrade stuff for weapons that can be upgraded. Okay, I had a key and I decided to lockpick.
This seal.
Ancient seal.
I know the insignia. Even if it has become more detailed in recent decades. It's hard to believe my eyes.
A seal? A coat of arms? What is it? A clan banner of some kind?
Yes. Yes, something like that. This is the ancient coat of arms of Serene. It's a congregation seal. No, let's continue to dig. I need to know more. I need to understand.
Alright, but... Okay, so you said... Why doesn't she can be upgraded? Do you mean, why can't the sword be upgraded? I'm not entirely certain why, but it is, like, a very legendary sword. It's got 100 in quality, it does 24 armor damage, and it does 517 physical damage. So that's actually pretty damn impressive. I still have this, B-rank sword, though, which I made it so it's the perfect armor-damaging two-handed steel sword I can use. But at the same exact time, like, I could have probably grabbed a better sword at this point, and just made it so it does armor damage more than this one, too. But I kept this one. And then, of course, you know, rifles also do some pretty decent armor damage, but... Oh yeah, this Prince Flintlock rifle also has a quality of 99, I just noticed. Alright, but yeah, I am wearing the fanciest clothes my character can wear in this game. And it just makes sense for him to wear it since his faction's about a congregation of merchants. Haha. Yep. Seriously though, we all know that I'd be helping out Goblin Slayer in his universe to slay all the goblins. Hell, if I was a pretty good inventor, I'd probably also try to invent like some kind of ultimate chastity belt thing to protect the ladies too if they decide to go hunting goblins. Just imagine though, if like you literally had all the ladies wear something that's like a combination of armor / chastity belt, they could go up against the goblins and probably kill them. No matter what, the goblins wouldn't be able to break through it. Yeah, exactly. That would have been, like, perfect for that universe, but apparently they don't have enough genius inventors. Alright. Otherwise, though... I mean, like, Goblin Slayer definitely doesn't reach my top 20 favorite characters, though. But then again, most of the characters that are in my top 20 are all from Shonen, and it's very hard to beat Shonen-based characters. You got, like, Asta, and Gajeel, and, Natsu. Well, Gajeel and Natsu are both from the same anime, but, like, I choose Gajeel over Natsu, because I ended up liking Gajeel more. Especially his character arc and everything, but, Midoriya, Naruto, also kind of Boruto. Though I like Naruto better. I didn't mean to go into the tactical pause. Though we have to go up against this big boy. Alright, let's actually switch over to my 2 minutes. Ow! Fuck you with your tentacles there, Cthulhu! Ow! Motherfucker! Alright, he doesn't have armor. Alright, I just put something on my sword. Oh, I just tried to cast... Oh, I cast stasis on him! Yeah, like, I can cast stasis. And how's it going, Mac? How's your, day been? I could have probably started much earlier, but I felt like just starting after dinner, which I was making mashed potatoes. So that took a bit. Because I've never actually, like, made mashed potatoes, like, you know, taking real potatoes and, like, peeling them, cutting them up, and then boiling them and mashing them. I never actually done that myself. It turned out alright. There we go, I took them out. I could have probably used my Fury. Piece of pearl from a Prince of the Seas. Okay, I guess that's not gonna trigger a cutscene. Must be some kind of special junk I can sell for a lot of money. Oh, another chest. Old and almost illegible journal. Our position on the island is becoming impossible to hold. Despite our best efforts in the many battles we have won, we are losing more and more ground. These savages are formidable opponents. The roots seem to obey them, and they are helped by gigantic creatures, the likes of which we had never seen before. But creatures are approaching, and we are incapable of facing... Oh, pardon. We are incapable of facing them. The lords are already preparing to board the ships that the Nauts had stationed near our position. As I expected, they said there would not be enough room for everyone. We are going to die here, stomped by some giant, raging monsters. Cursed be the princes and their ambition.
This journal confirms what we suspected. A continental nation had once attempted to colonize the island with the help of the Nauts, and they were repulsed. From what I was able to decipher, few of them actually managed to escape. The major part of the journal has faded, and I'm not able to decipher the name of the author. I don't think we'll learn anything else here. No possible doubt remains. All the clues point in the same direction. The people from the sea who built these ruins and confronted the natives, they were us.
It's difficult to admit. And to think that I turn to you to help us against the Bridge Alliance. I do not judge you guilty of the crimes of your ancestors. But this story is known.
I know. This will not help our relations with your people, that is certain. This must be the reason they kept us in the dark. Constantine is going to be furious when he learns this.
Alright, gotta get my fucking cape out of there. Also, Mech, you got some Chick-fil-A? Motherfucker, I haven't had Chick-fil-A in a long time. Like, actually, I managed to get Chick-fil-A quite a bit back when I was, like, living with my aunt for a few months. Trying to find a job, failing, and then coming back home, managing to get a job, and then just staying here. Not exactly an eventful time of my life. Also not one I like to think of a lot. Otherwise, though, I just used a lot of my time there to try and expand on YouTube and everything. Alright. Alright. I don't think you've actually been to a Greedfall related stream before, Mech. So a lot has actually happened. My character went from this nice little city called Serene all the way to this island called Tier 4D with his cousin who was supposed to become the governor of one of the cities on this island known as New Serene. And we're just trying to build up relations with all 5 of the factions. You got this guy here, he's part of the I forget what the name is. Well, yeah, they just refer to it as Toleme. But basically, they're the Spanish Inquisition. Then you got the Bridge Alliance. They're a bunch of scientists. You got the Congregation of Merchants. That's my own faction that I'm automatically a part of. You got the natives, which are, you know, the people of the island. You got the Coin Guard. That's a group of mercenaries that pretty much does all of the, Also, why? Why do you do this? You don't give me any more points, so why would you, you know, give me hope like that game? But there's also the Coin Guard, they're the mercenary guild and everything, and the Nauts, which are a bunch of sailors. Yeah, exactly, nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition, and there are a few characters who are like that in this game. Not this guy, though. This guy, he's more of a politician than an inquisitor. But he's wearing the armor of his religion's founder, who actually has some history on this island as well. And the only way you could get this armor set is to have 2 intuition. Which, by the way, guys, if you get this game, what I'd recommend, just put 2 points into everything in the talents category, because you can immediately boost these talents for the 3rd perk by just either wearing clothes related to it or having companions that are friendly towards you, because they will actually give you a bonus attribute. Well, when I say a bonus attribute, I mean a bonus talent point for some particular things. Like, for example, let's see. None of these companions are friendly enough to me to actually give me a bonus, I just realized. Okay, Kurt, who is the Coin Guard companion and also one of the people who knows you the most because he trained you, he can give you a bonus point in craftsmanship if you have him in your party and he's friendly with you. It's a press right trigger. And then you've got Vasco, which I noticed he gives me an extra point in intuition. Vasco's the sailor guy, the Naut. Alright, but anyways. We just went and did everything here, I guess, so gonna head back to New Serene and talk to our cousin. He's probably gonna be pissed, is what Zave said, because of the fact that we just found out that, yeah, it turns out we tried colonizing here before and failed miserably. So miserably, in fact, that the natives pretty much wiped out everyone here with the exception of a few people who managed to escape. No, not rest, travel. Off to my residence. I'm gonna probably want to trade companions as well at some point. So I haven't used a lot of the other ones in a while, which is not actually true. Steel Rapier, Ring of Excommunication, Demolition Mace. They have gotten rid of any of the major greatswords, it looks like, with the exception of the Broadsword of Judgment. But no, it was another one that did a lot more damage. Yeah, maybe it was a parry broadsword. No, it was the Claymore of the Lieutenant or something like that. Well, it's honestly really funny. I want to make sure we're on the same page. Alright, so your family originated from Spain. That's an interesting thing to note. Yeah, none of these guns are going to be better than the gun I currently have. That one, gets really close, but not really. Actually, wait, hold up. We should switch companions to investigate and go over to Vasco. Trying to figure this out. Oh yeah, the Spanish Inquisition thing. That makes sense. So surprise, motherfuckers. Alright, but no, we want to mainly go here because I want to... You should already have that leather tricorn. But I'm trying to see if they've updated and finally added in... Nope. They have not. Come on! I need the commander's boots to complete Vasco's set. I can't get his faction-orientated set because apparently you need to be in the negative zone with them, and I don't want to do that, because that'd just be rude. Alright, well, we got stuff to sell anyways. May as well. Alright, the small pivot stone collar should at least be sold. Yeah, we could probably get away with selling these too. I'm going to keep the healer's chain, though, because, seriously, the quality of 100? Yeah, nobody said the fashion world was fair. Yeah, but it still seems unfair, because I'm pretty sure I can get all the other, like, faction-related armors for my companions without any trouble. Alright, so the regulation outside saber does 400 damage. So if we bought this, and then we added on damage upgrades, the steel rapier would probably be the best weapon for Vasco. Alright, why not? That one looks like it does better damage. Especially if I add on the ivory grip. Oh gosh damn it. Now there's one particular gripe I have half the time with the character here, and that's just the fact that every time I seem to stop for a while, the cape likes to try to phase into my armor. It's just creepy. Oh yeah, Vasco totally needed a better pistol. Yeah, there we go. Expanded ivory and brass grip, does physical damage 60, and it just makes total sense to be on this gun. Alright, now the steel rapier, we gotta give him a basket guard, and yeah, the weighted elongated pommel. Now he's got a sword that does 456 damage. Yeah, at least they aren't Dark Souls sadistic. That's a good point. Alright, any game that's Dark Souls sadistic is going to be, well, sadistic. Alright. But, like, seriously, I need to get the commander's pants to complete Vasco's new look. I may continue if I wish, but real quick. I'm putting back on the Merchant Prince's ceremonial gauntlets because sometimes I forget when I'm carrying the goldsmith gauntlets. I need to finish up completing your armor set, Siora. I gotta remember what it is. Right, the Warrior King's armor set. Though she can't wear helmets because of, well, the funny thing about the natives in this game mech is that they end up going through a sort of metamorphosis process where they become more attuned to nature, and so they sometimes start sprouting, like, roots from their head in other locations. And then they have, like, this little mark on them.